So it's like 5 o'clock in the morning and I cannot sleep because hold on. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I cannot sleep because my jaw is hurting like so bad right here. But I think it's this medication because it says something about sore muscles. So y'all know my friend that I always blog with. I know he gonna see this video. So this is just like such a strange, peculiar situation. So he takes me out to dinner today, which I thought was really nice. And he always do nice stuff like that. And remind you, we're just friends. We're just friends. So he takes me out to dinner. He always takes me out to dinner. We have a nice time. We go to the mall, do a little shopping, and then later on, he like, oh, I'm gonna meet up with my cousin. I'm like, okay, go ahead, you can meet up with your cousin. So I'm thinking he's meeting up with his cousin. I get an inbox on Facebook, and this is just to let you know how messy Facebook is. Like, I wonder how many homes have Facebook really ruined. You know what I'm saying? So I get a message on Facebook like, oh, I seen your friend. I'm like, okay, you see my friend. But then later on, when I didn't, think I responded. I said something, oh yeah, that is my friend. We this, we that, we this, we that. So like maybe an hour go past, my friend, the other person inboxed me back, oh yeah, like, did your friend tell you that I see him at I'm just gonna leave that place anonymous, but it was like a hotel? And I'm like, oh, no, he didn't really say that right there, that part, but like, isn't that kind of shady on your end to tell me? Isn't that like snitching? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the part like I really cared, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, my sex drive went completely downhill when I started taking all the medications. Not only did the medications cut it out, but the depression killed my sex drive. The medications killed my sex drive. So I had no sex drive, and I know I'm probably not the only one that suffers from this or even goes through it, and you feel sorry for your mate because, there's nothing wrong with your mate. Your mate's sexual history is like perfectly normal. They want it all the time, but you, between the depression and the medication, you have no desire at all. None. Like, can't even masturbate. That's how bad it is. You will rub and rub and rub, and just nothing will never happen. So I'm not mad at my friend for going out getting some ass. I'm not mad. Like, I felt sorry for him for a long time because he suffered, because I suffered. You know what I'm saying? And that takes a toll on whatever situation you have. Like, we had a relationship one time, but we have a friendship now, and the person that I knew really probably thought that they were like really snitching or like really trying to break up some shit, or I don't know, whatever it was. But I wasn't mad. Like, I'm kind of glad that you got out and you enjoy life, because he's supposed to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's stuck right now getting myself together. And I never asked him to wait. I don't want him to wait. Enjoy your life, because you only get one life. You know what I'm saying? And if this is the struggle that I gotta go through, this is the struggle that I gotta go through. If I gotta go through it on my own, by myself, you know what I'm saying? I'll go through it. I don't want to make nobody else. It's different. It's different. It would be different if it was my husband. Then I would expect my husband to stick with me and go through whatever I'm going through. But it's not my husband. So I'm not expecting you to stick with me and ride it out with me, you know what I'm saying, through these difficult months. Because this shit been going on for a while. I almost want to say a year. But I don't expect you to ride it out with me, you know what I'm saying, until I find some type of sexual desire. Yes, my sexual desires do pop up. They do pop up. Like when I'm in baby making mode, it'll pop up. But I wonder, am I the only one who struggles with intimacy during depression? I'm not for sure, but like the way things are done nowadays, it's just crazy. Snitching on people, telling on people, the way things done. And the crazy part about it is the person that told me, oh yeah, did you know they were at so and so and so and so? They have a whole fiance and kids at home. So I'm thinking like, dude, while you're telling on him, you were there cheating too on your fiance. Like, the pot can't talk about the skillet. You can't talk about him and you out doing the same thing. Like, that's crazy. And you got a family. You got a whole ring on your girl finger. Like, Facebook is messy. It's the most messiest social media website on this earth. Like, I cannot even believe how messy it is. I almost feel like that the one person I knew couldn't wait to tell me, couldn't wait, because it was like it was ruining something, couldn't wait. But I was already up on game, so it wasn't like, you surprised me with no shit. We're friends. We're best friends. As you see, we be on here all the time joking with each other. We're best friends. So even if the other person coming to me telling me, you could have never hurt my feelings or nothing, because he had already put me up on game. It just went down on different days. That was the technicality. I can't say that word. Technicality. That was the technicality about it. It was supposed to go down on one day, but it went down on another day. But the day that it did go down, it was, oh, I'm going to see my cousin. Man, let me tell you something. You'd be better off just telling the woman the truth. Because when she found out, what the fuck? I mean, me, I don't care, because sex does nothing for me. So I don't care. If he want to get it, he can get it. I'm good. I'm straight until my desire come back. But Don't lie to a female. Just be honest and just be honest. What's the point of lying? What is the point of lying? Now, if you was in a relationship and you lied, it would be World War III, you know. But because some of us are not in relationships and we find out about stuff, it don't bother us because it's like we're not together anyway. So I don't care. But for future references, dude, don't lie to your girl. Because I'm going to tell you something. What you do in the dark will come to the light in some type of way. Especially if you're living in the spiritual sense and you pray a lot, God's going to always reveal something. That's the scary part. It's like the scary part. And I hate to bring this subject into this subject, but that's the scary part about prayer. When you pray every day, God is going to keep you in tune with what goes on in front of you, behind your back. Your eyes are going to be so open where you see things, you see with your spiritual eye and not with your fleshly eye. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but I'm not the best Christian I can be. I'm not the best at all. I have my flaws. Yes, I do. Y'all see I have my flaws. But I do have a relationship with God. I do pray. And I don't care what I pray about. It's always revealed. And I find that kind of strange, because some things I was praying about, but I wasn't expecting to get an answer. Like it wasn't like I was looking for it. It's just I prayed about it and it was revealed to me. And sometimes, like majority of the things I prayed about that was revealed to me was extremely hurting. I was not ready for it. But be careful what you pray for. Because when God tells you, you have no choice but to accept it. And that's why a lot of people be dealing with people. You don't ever know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you dealing with. You could be dealing with someone whose prayer life is strong. You know what I'm saying? And you think you go get with them and you got a plan for them. And you go do this and you go do that. And God reveals that person's true feelings. And you get cut off so quick. So you got to be careful. You never know who you're dealing with. Like I said, every time I pray, I be like, God, I really need you to show me this situation. I really do. Every time. It's got so clear that sometimes I don't even want to pray because I just don't want to know. I don't want to know. Like there was many times where I was unsure about my kid's father. God revealed so many things to me about him. I never told, but he revealed it. So when you're living worldly and you're on the other side, kind of like you're praying, gotta be careful. Because if you're praying and you're living that life and God reveals something to you, you better be ready to handle it, whether you like it or not. Because you pray for it and you ask for the answer and then you got it. But yeah, Facebook ruins lives. It really does.